Alright, we have Maximum Degeneracy, Hidden Blade, Cast while channeling with Winter Orb, and Ball Lightning with a Squire, giving it greater multiple projectiles, and Power Charge on Critical Strike, using Frostblink as a movement. We have a Flame Wall with a Cast on Stun. We have a Rolling Magma and Ice Spear on Cast when Stun. And we have Blazing Salvo on Cast when Stunned, using a Nimbus Ring. It's gonna get nasty. This is not a build for damage. This is a build for memes, and let's go meme in an 80% delirious map. I would go 100, but I ran out of materials to go 100. Let's take a look at what we're doing. We are doing Breach. Maximum Breach. You can't breach any harder than I am breaching right now. Everything locked down, but Breach. A little bit of Delirium chance, which doesn't matter. I should just remove that. We got some Shrines, we got some Harbinger, but mostly it's Breach. Now let's break the game. Let's get some audio here. A little more. In case they throw us some hype music while we're in there. Now it's doing a increased damage when stunned while casting, but it doesn't count when it triggers, so that's why I added in Winter Orb. Now this obviously is not the build, this is just a meme to throw a lot of crap everywhere, but it should still be pretty survivable. Have some pretty good survivability, pretty good damage, pretty good chaos. I think I'm just gonna pick up everything at the end in order to, you know, not die trying to grab loot. So that's the main way I die in this game, is trying to grab loot. And when it gets real crazy, we pop Vol Clarity. It didn't even give us a breach, it looks like. I should have forced it. But the chance for getting a breach is so high, I figured I would just get one. Oh, I did get breach. Excellent. This is pure degeneracy. Pure and utter degeneracy, but the game is handling it well. I've crashed the game a couple times doing it regularly, but it seems to be handling this just fine. Okay, maybe not just fine, but you know, it's handling it. It's doing its job. A flame wall was an interesting choice to put on, because when the flame wall hits, all these projectiles that go through the flame wall get a little added damage. Dang, I am wrecking this dude. I am wrecking this dude. Getting hit by some projectiles. It's a freaking goon build. I'm gooning. That's what I'm doing. Maximum goonage. I love this map, but this boss is annoying. He doesn't follow properly. No, can't see anything. Can't move. Only saving grace of this build is the fact that I run out of mana. If I didn't run out of mana, it would be absolute madness. I guess I hit Vol Grace to not run out of mana. I mean Vol Clarity. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Hopefully we got another breach. That is a lot of chaos going on there. Now that cooldown reduction that I have is excellent for Unseen Blade. I don't know if you regularly know how quickly, I mean how slowly, Unseen Blade actually triggers. Or whatever that thing is called. But with that cooldown reduction, that thing is triggering like crazy. Like crazy. Should have waited till I had 100%. I was kind of concerned I would die, but I handled that pretty easily. 43 monsters left. Let's do a quick little loot run. This is not... I would not recommend this version of this build if you actually plan on playing this build, but it does have one advantage. If you watched my previous video on this build, adding in the Winter Orb with Cast Wind Channeling is a great idea. Because a lot of times, you aren't getting hit. So you need a way to do damage when you're not getting hit. It's a huge quality of life improvement for this build. And I highly recommend it. Might as well pump up some of my useless nodes here. See what I got on the Savior. Bunch of garbage. I do like the avoid getting ignited though. This doesn't even work for me because I don't gain life in any way, shape, or form, so I don't gain elusive. I probably want to re-roll that one. What's on my the Hidden Blade? This one's pretty good. The increased duration of charges, so I'll head towards that way. Obviously, I'm going to do a 100, because that's the only way to go. If you ain't going 100, you ain't going. See if I can teleport onto one of these snakes. Moving is very dangerous with this build, because you get your vine stacks up. As you see, when I moved, I almost died. And that's how you do a 100. Easy peasy. Lemonade and brownie squeezies. Alright, that is good enough. It's sad to see the state of an 80% delirious map. Back in the day, delirium like that would have been great for loot. Now, would I get a bunch of jeweler orbs? Put this in my stack of trash. Now, where does this build accelerate? This build accelerates in the mines. So let's go to the mines. In the mines, where the sun don't ever shine. I would shiver the whole night through. I don't think I got any outposts. I'll just head towards those loots. Head towards the loot. I bought the Squire for 21 divines, and I'm hoping... I bought it without any passive tree. I'm hoping to try to get a good passive tree on it. A good crucible tree. And be able to make a lot of money on that crucible tree. Give it a good hit, do a bunch of removals. Try to get something tasty on it. Because I don't plan on using a Squire. I bought it just for the memes. And the fact that I could resell it. And the resale value of a Squire is probably going to go higher than the resale value of Divines, just holding Divines. Holding a Squire might be more valuable than just holding Divines. Look at this madness. Look at this madness. Let's pop some Vault Clarity. Look at this insanity. This is degenerate. This is degenerate. There are balls going everywhere. There is fire on the ground. We got blades. We are freezing. We are shocking. We are igniting. Hell, we might even be bleeding somehow. We doing everything. Let's pop that Vault Clarity again. Let's pop that Vault Clarity again. Let these skills cost nothing. Just McNasty. Go to McDonald's and you order the McNasty, and they're gonna hand you this. Too bad Ball Lightning doesn't play well with Nemesis. There's no other good lightning projectile skills other than Ball Lightning that I could see. Alright, that was a good enough demonstration. This is the Cancer build. Grabbed one of these bad boys and just a couple jewels. I kept getting bled, so I got some bleed reduction, duration, bleed reduction, duration. And then I think this guy is going to help a lot. Because I am freezing, shocking, and igniting, which I guess ignite doesn't matter here, but that's going to give me 60% mana regeneration rate. That's going to help out a ton. Then I got the mana recoup, going to help with that mana. This node here, it looks like it's broken. I don't understand what's going on. I have it selected. See, I have it selected, but it's dark. I don't understand why it's dark. I got the same node, Prismatic Heart. Prismatic, why are you dark? What's wrong with you, Prismatic Heart? I don't understand. I'm doing this node here specifically, mostly, well, the crit's nice, but this crit multiplier against uniques, plus this 30% multiplier, that's pretty much all the crit I have for most of these builds. I'm just doing the crit because it adds for a lot of passive damage. Now, what I'm doing with this build is a lot of passive damage. You got more spell damage when on low life, 25% more damage if you've been stunned while casting, and then 6 frenzy charges, which is going to be, 30-something. So it's like 100% more damage just flat out. So all your projectiles are doing 100% more damage. So anything you add on top of that is just cherry. That is all. Hope you enjoyed the Degeneracy.